Morning everyone, Eric here from Nomadic Fanatic. Hope you guys are doing well. Naughty bus behind me here. It is warming up here, especially in Arizona, and it is time. Although this project is probably going to take several days, if not a week or longer. I've got my good trusty buddy Wayne over here. Him and I are going to be finally installing a dual mini split air conditioning combo heat pump unit in this rig so that it can be climate controlled year round off the massive solar system panels on the roof. And we don't really know what we're doing, but we went with a company called Mr. Cool. They are a DIY mini split company that you do not have to hire a professional HVAC technician to come out and charge the lines. All the lines are pre-charged. The coolant lines also include the wiring to go to the main unit. And we have already begun this project. I'm going to get you caught up on where we're at in the planning phase. And then we're going to start installing registers plural, inside the rig and show you how we do it. Come on with me, guys. I'm uploading this video with some connecting internet, so check out the video description below for unlimited high-speed internet. Let's get some AC in the bus. And don't be mistaken, guys, this company, Mr. Cool, they are one of a kind. Not all mini split systems are designed to be 100% DIY. Anyone can do them. You do not need an HVAC technician. These are pre-charged lines, everything. So the kit I got is custom built. They have a little calculator on their Mr. Cool website where you can build your own custom system that you need, which means we picked the register, which is already installed behind the camera, and then I went with two head units that are going to be on both ends of the RV bus. The 12,000 is going to be up front in the main living area. The 9,000 BTU is going to be in the back bedroom. Both of these are able to also heat. You just set it and forget it. 70 degrees year round. It's going to cool when it goes over 70. It's going to heat when it goes under 70. So also the pre-charged lines that have the wiring, we had to figure out where these are going to be mounted in the bus in order to know exactly how much pre-charged lines we need for each one. So I'll show you where the outdoor compressor is being installed on the other side, but the main living room area is going to be up in the front area here, and the 9,000 in the back is going to be on the back wall back there. So we got 25 feet for the front one and 50 feet for the back one because you have to go up and down and curves. It's not a straight line with those line sets. But the mini split system is installed. It's right behind here. It is mounted underneath. Took the front grate off the fans because this is all going to be cut out, and that is going to go on there and get painted when everything is done. But the mini split outdoor unit is already mounted. This is the only part that there's no real instructions for. You kind of just have to wing it. So what we ended up doing is getting 1/2-inch all thread, big, huge bolts that are 36 inches long, and then grade A bolts that go all the way up into the wall with a nut and a locking washer on this side of the wall and a lock and a washing nut on that side of the wall so that this mini split got sucked up to the top. Now over here on this side, that's where the electrical components still need to come in. So we will have to drop this one more time. We're actually going to add some unistrut down here to support an actual square body. Right now it's just kind of test fitted, but we'll need to drop it so that we can access those lines to plug in the lines once we get them in. Which also means there's going to be more drilling into the steel floor above this rib right here to bring those lines down. But on the inside, let me show you what we're doing in here. And for the record, Wayne and I have been also back and forth on this one because well, I will say that the 25-foot hose connected was supposed to be right here. This was where the living room mini split was going to be firing down the bus, but we're going to do something different with that area. And so here will be the catio. The refrigerator will go here. And then where these two open windows are and where my portable AC is at right now, this is where we're going to hang the main unit, the 12,000 BTU mini split, and it'll come down like this. It'll fire right towards the couch area, the main living area here, which brings me to my next project before Wayne's ready. I am going to block off these windows just like I did the other nine windows. So I'm going to take off these. I'm going to secure the windows so that they don't drop down just like I did on the other side. I'm going to insulate it with the rest of the insulation I have. And then I'm going to wall up this area. Well, before I wall up the area, I'm going to put support 2x4s this way, just like I did with the TV, to mount the brackets for the mini split hanger. So right along here, this is the indoor register up front. So wherever these lines match up, I want studs. I want 2x4 studs that go in here to mount that. So I am going to delete 2 more windows in the bus. And that officially means that the driver's side of the bus is going to be the south side when I park. Where the sun hits that side, there's going to be a lot less windows. There's the bathroom windows, and then there's the 3 windows in the back bedroom where we can have curtains back there. But the main AC register is going to be right here. I'm working on that while Wayne started framing up the back where the 9,000 BTU register is going to go above the emergency window so that we don't block this emergency window and exit. I kind of like opening that right now. I'd like to screen it up so we can actually use it, as well as screen all these windows in case we want a natural breeze. So these 6 windows back here will all be left alone. Register's going there. The line set is going to go back along the wall, up through here, over my inverter and my fuse box, along this wall in the bathroom, behind the TV, and it's going to tap in to this one where they both go down to right here, drilled into the floor down there, where almost exactly right there is where the outdoor compressor's at. So like I said, it's still, it is warm here in Arizona. I was getting ready to turn this on before I realized I had to work on this. So I'm going to relocate the portable air conditioning system to a different window here in the bus temporarily. So I'm still getting a little bit of cold air on me. And then I'll start working on this area and get this done up. All right, got the portable AC moved over to the other side. I know it kind of defeats the purpose when I've got the door wide open, but it's nice to just stand in front of this and get a little bit of AC break while we're working. On the other side over here, I have drilled and screwed in my, can you see them right where my finger's at? Screws right there that go through so that these cannot pop down on the road once I seal, just like I did with all the other windows that I blocked off. So now I'm going to position exactly where the mini split is going to go, and then I will be able to build my 2x4 studs. I'm going to take this plate off because I'm just going to be putting a brand new piece of plywood over this area right here. But I can't cut the insulation slivers until I get the 2x4 set in. So that's my next step. I'm going to jam to some music, get back to you in a little bit. All right, well, it's definitely darker in here over here. One more piece that goes right to there. Perfecto. I've got my studs marked on here, so when I cut my next 5/16 plywood here, I'll be able to know where that stud goes so I can hit it. Also, right here, I marked the stud going this way, so I can hit this stud, get that one up there. I need to check with Wayne real quick to make sure. I don't think we need any wiring run down here because we're going to be using the line sets to go in the ground, so we can put the wire right through the line set. Well, I'm covered in styrofoam. But yeah, this is definitely, anytime you can seal up and block a window that you're not using is a good thing in a bus, because you've insulated a very non-efficient window. I'm not excited about the fact that the whole driver's side all the way back to the bathroom is all blocked off until here. But, you know, anywhere we go where it's over 80 degrees, we're just going to be using the mini split system anyway. At night, I can drop all these windows once I put screens on them, and we can open up all 6 back windows back here to let a cross breeze into the bedroom as well. So I'll cut my piece of plywood, and we'll get this covered, and then we're ready to hang our first mini split indoor unit right here. All right, walled in. This isn't even the sunny side, and I can already feel a difference deleting those 2 windows. Hey guys, it's been 3 or 4 days since my last clip about the mini split. This is weird for me because this project's going in the background while there's a bunch of other stuff And I'm assuming that by now you will have already got caught up on my motorcycle, Black Betty, which is no longer here with us. I still don't have an answer. But anyway, that's a totally different video. Anyways, so I left you off with the insulation on the 2 windows that we blocked off. Then I came out here and I was standing here in the middle of the daytime and I went, you can't see it now, but you saw bright silver reflectives from the foam. And I went, now wait a minute, these are all nice and black and I'm looking at shiny silver. What? Oh, I must have flipped them around. So I took it back off, took out the panels, flipped them back around and put the white side out. Then I came outside and you could read the lettering of the white foam. Like bright as day. And I went, wait, what's going on? So I thought I was tripping. I went inside and talked to Wayne. I'm like, Wayne, am I missing something? And it took Wayne like 5 seconds to realize and say, Eric, you painted all those windows black that we blocked off. I forgot. I totally forgot. I literally painted everything black before I put the insulation in. That's why when we were standing outside, you could literally see the silver, and then when I flipped it like this, you could see that. So, pulled the studs back off, and that's 4 coats of paint on both of those windows. So now you won't see the reflectix or stuff, and it'll look like the rest of the windows that we blocked off. So, I'll get those studs put back in, put that back in. Wayne's framing up the back there for that one, figuring out the whole wiring situation. All right, the main area 12,000 BTU indoor unit is mounted. Looks awesome with the Mr. Cool logo there. Wayne and I are talking about how to route the wires down, because once the back one gets done, and I insulated the back one there, Wayne's getting ready to cut a piece. That hose wiring is all going to go back in this cavity behind this wall here. We're going to take that piece off and kind of weave it through these 2 pieces. This piece can come off, go behind there, and then there's one more section right here to weave through these 2 points, and then we got to decide, are we going to go up and over it, or are we going to come behind it and then pop out here to bring these down, because the outdoor compressor is right down below outside here. So right behind this will be our custom cabinet, little 4-inch table, 4-inch countertop across from the main 8-foot countertop on the other side here. It felt like things were going okay, right? I mean, we're on day 12 of mini split. You probably can't tell that because I've been working on other videos and just splicing stuff in. We have hit a colossal roadblock here, guys. We had a line set burst on us right where the 2 were kind of welded together. These are pre-charged lines from Mr. Cool. We lost an expensive pre-charged line set, and we cannot finish this project now on time. Guys, it's gonna be 100 degrees today, 101 tomorrow, and someone up there does not want me to leave. I have scrambled and already ordered a new 50-foot line set for it. $540, and it ships in 2 to 5 business days. So it might ship next Wednesday. It might ship the following Monday. Have no idea how long before we get it. But I'm assuming by that ships in 2 to 5 business days, we're probably looking at sitting here another 2 weeks in the desert waiting to get the part that we need from Mr. Cool. And I'm just sitting here hysterically laughing, trying to calm myself down before I made this video clip. There is nothing I can do, guys. This is 100% out of my control. Hysterically funny, and I'm over it. I'm over it. I am ready to just pack up, take my losses. A couple things I want to do. I can't put the cats in here because it's a metal bus that's just too hot without air conditioning. That little portable AC is not keeping up. I'm I'm stressed and I'm bummed that things did not work out the way I wanted it to. Nothing I can do. I'm also considering just storing the bus and giving up right now because I am exhausted by this bus build. Don't build a bus, guys. I'm ready to just store it and leave in the Bigfoot. I do not want to be here. This is the one place that I do not want to be right now. And I have to stay here. Also, my motorcycle. I haven't talked about my Harley, guys. They have been diagnosing my Harley for over a week now, and they just finally told me that they figured out the problem. It's the ECM board. Okay, let's get a new ECM board so I can leave. Oh, well, we can order it once you authorize. Order it! We're not gonna have it until next Thursday. 9 days after they order it, they will have it to be able to put it in my bike, and then Harley has to program that ECM to communicate with my Harley. I'm stuck. How come everybody else's mini split videos just are perfect and rainbows and pancakes and everything just works all the time? And I'm just like... Okay, reality. My videos right now suck. I'm sorry. I have been hanging on by a thread as it is, and now we do not have a mini split and won't have one for another 2 weeks on this bus. So what do I do? Okay, bye.